I have received a message from the Japanese government which specifies the unconditional surrender of Japan.
Choo-choo, choo-choo, chiboogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, chiboogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, chiboogie. Take me right back to the track.
Now, bebop was a transitional period between swing and modern jazz. And if you really look at what these bebop guys, so-called bebop guys did, they changed the way we think of melodic improvisation, period, across the board for everybody in the 20th century.
People used to have a good time in that era. Music was great in that era, and Quincy and I have lamented about that a lot, that we were lucky to have lived in that era where you knew harmonic changes were happening that were really, really great.
And couldn't care less about money or bling bling or fame or any of that. Man, nobody cared because all of our idols were the raggedest dudes on the planet.
In 1946, I was with Judy Garland and Paul Whiteman on a Sunday. And during the rehearsal, there was a fellow there with octagon-shaped glasses on, and he's trying to get my attention. He says, well, Sherman Fairchild sent me over here to talk to you about a tape machine. I says, what in the world's a tape machine?
Somewhere there's music, ain't the tune. Somewhere there's heaven, high in the moon.
Les Paul shook it all up. Les Paul virtually invented multi-track recording.
With these 4 switches, I can take Mary's voice and multiply it into a glee club. Mary's voice.
All night long.
2 voices.
Of you I'm dreaming.
3 voices.
He was able to show how the studio and the equipment could be used creatively to do something that had never been possible before.
Put them all together and it'll sound like this.
Up to this time, we listened to the Doris Days and the Patti Pages and, you know, the stuff our parents listened to, and it was nice. It was very mellow. But the world was changing.
Yeah.
It just seemed like the music made you feel good. It was the music of our generation. Doo-wop.
Well, doo-wop was actually from the rhythm and blues records. They were using much more advanced kind of harmonies, and it really knocked me out.
Yeah, doo-wop was actually a neighborhood thing where people did really stand on street corners and sing.
Going to the corner, pick up my sweetie pie. She's my rock and roll baby. She's the apple of my eye. Ready, ready, till I'm ready. Ready, ready, till I'm ready.
I hear Richard all the time saying he invented rock and roll, and I can agree with that.
And you know it.
Well, but he can play a guitar just like a ring in a...
Welcome to our Rock and Roll Jubilee of Stars.
Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go.
Rock and roll has got to go.
Ain't that a shame? This black artist sang that exact same song, and they sang it first, and it was rhythm and blues. And then the white artist sang it, that exact same song, and then it was pop. You know what I'm saying? All right?
And in the early days, Sun Records was basically a black music label. And then Elvis came along, and then the whole world changed.
Going through a party in the county jail.
When he started playing tunes like the ones that Arthur Big Boy Crudup had made, that's all right, mama. That's all right, mama. That's all right for you. I said, oh, wait a minute here. Boy's got something.
Well, that's all right, mama. That's all right for you. That's all right, mama. Just
2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock.
2 Hollywood films were released that tapped into the teenage angst that was the driving force behind rock and roll. Rebel Without a Cause made the iconic actor James Dean a star.
Are you satisfied? Do you want some more?
And Blackboard Jungle featured a song, Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley and the Comets, that signified for many people the beginning of the rock era. Rock and roll was here to stay.